factions, or not factions that I have a problem with, the abilities or whatever, it's always iffy when it comes to shooters because, stuff like, let's say, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or 4, you were a certain character that had abilities, right?
Right.
Or like a hero shooter will have abilities. I sent you a game invite too.
I'm cleaning my glasses.
You're fine. But yeah, your hero shooter will have abilities or whatever, but this clashes in custom classes or whatever. Clashes with the idea of an arena shooter where you're picking up weapons like classic arena style. So in all these kinds of shooters, you have a clash between a Halo style old school versus Call of Duty, with custom classes versus, it's more like a hero shooter with abilities versus, what about extraction shooters now, which is the thing, versus battle royals. You know what I mean? Like, there's 5 different real kinds of shooters.
There's really no arena shooters really aren't that big anymore, right?
No, and this is not an arena shooter. Let's make that clear. There are arena playlist modes, but what we play is not an arena shooter. What we play is it's closest to a Call of Duty, like, without abilities. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's 5 different kinds of shooters. I'm going to make sure I'm live before you started. But, the arena shooter, that's where everybody starts off with the same weapon, pistol, and you're going to pick up weapons. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That was older school Halo 3, for example. Halo 3, Halo 1, Halo 2. That model is dead.
I'm trying to find me a different... Have you used any of the LMGs?
Not yet.
I don't... Because I feel like in certain maps, LMGs are better.
Yeah, we are indeed live. So, let me go through the playlist.
Rapid fire weapon that will be your companion as you go for distance. There you go.
I mean, there are some modes in here that are more arena-based or whatever, but my point is, like, an older school Halo is a good example of an arena shooter. Everybody starts off the same, and you got to go run around and pick up weapons, right? That's one way. All right, we got our 5 modes on. And then you have your Call of Duty style, which is what this is for the most part, how we're playing it. Custom classes, leveling up your guns, keeping your weapons, 6v6 style multiplayer, right? Well, in this case, it's like 4v4 or whatever.
It's 4v4.
But, that it's very much in the Call of Duty model, the older school Call of Duty model. I know Call of Duty added hero shooter elements. I don't even know if they do abilities anymore. I don't care. That's not the point. But your hero shooter is like Overwatch. That's where it's like more ability based, right? You have weapons, but it's ability based more than anything.
Right.
And Fortnite's your battle royal. Well, it's a whole different like game mode idea. That's sort of the new arena shooter where you're picking shit up as you're going, but it's done in a style that's battle royal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could have a battle royal style where you pick classes too. I think that's what I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think Apex Legends you do that with classes but it's a battle royal. But the new hot thing is extraction shooters. Now, do you know what that is?
No.
Okay. Have you heard about Arc Raiders?
Yes.
Okay. So it's the idea. What you're doing is you're going in with hardly anything. And the idea is it's mixing almost battle royal with arena shooting, because you pick up gear as you go, but you have to leave to keep the gear. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of not just PvP, but PvEP, which is you're facing off against robots and humans at the same time. So you'll feel like you're getting more kills than what you would be if it was all human players.
Right.
New power weapon.
And if you remember, the original Titanfall was like that as far as like before extraction shooters were really a thing. The original Titanfall was a Call of Duty style game, but added in robot players in addition to playing real players. So it always felt like you were killing a lot and having a lot of fun. But it was done in a Call of Duty style. But really, those are your 5 different kinds of shooters, and you could kind of mix match them.
Okay, this gun sucks.
But I mean, we went through phases on what's more popular. The arena shooter was first. The arena shooter was first. Whether you're talking GoldenEye being the first real multiplayer shooter, to Halo, to Quake, you know what I mean? To what do they call it? Unreal Tournament, right? Counter-Strike. You know, you're talking like late 90s, early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember playing any of those kind of games, or were you too young?
What, Quake?
Oh, yeah, you playing Quake, Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, I played those.
Yeah, the original Halo, GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark. That's good examples of arena shooters. From like 1997 to like 2007, they dominated. And then the next model was the Call of Duty model. I call it the Call of Duty model. You can just call it the custom class model, whatever. That dominated. Oh, I'm sorry. That dominated.
No, not you. I'm just...
That actually dominated for a decade also. From like 07 to 2016, that model dominated. Mostly because Call of Duty dominated in that time. And there was copycats, you know, Battlefield and stuff like that. Titanfall. That's a good example. And of course, we played the shit out of that shit. That was our era. You know what I mean?
How the fuck am I losing gunfights? This is a fucking rapid-fire gun.
So, just so far, did you like arena shooters more, or did you like the custom class shooters more?
Classic.
Oh yeah, custom classes. Yep. And then we actually had 2 different genres pop up at the same time that were popular. And they went 2 different directions. Hero shooters, which is like your Overwatch, right? And games like that. And your battle royals, like Fortnite, PUBG, stuff like that. So
How the fuck are they moving so quick?
they're running together, I think.
No, like they're moving so quick, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, they're jetting. That's what that move's called, jetting.
Payback. Guardian Angel.
Probably PC players.
Nearing scoring limit.
They're closing in on the scoring limit.
I mean, our team's doing nothing. We're literally the only ones getting kills for our team. You realize that, right? Like, you got 12 kills, I got 11. The next highest is 7 and 4 on our team. So we're getting no support.
Halfway there.
We're halfway.
So do you like hero shooters more, or do you like battle royal more, or neither?
I don't know, Ronnie.
You don't like neither?
Avenger.
RJ, you mean?
Payback.
When we're live, I'm RJ.
They edged us out, but we'll bounce back next time.
But that's one of the reasons I fell out of shooters a little more, because I wasn't I wasn't digging hero shooters or battle royals as much. And then
I've always just liked classic shooters, like just like Call of Duty.
custom
stuff like
classes.
that. Yeah.
Well, and that's what I'm curious what you're going to think about extraction shooters, because guess what? Starting this year, or even at the beginning of towards the end of last year, that's the new hot thing with the Arc Raiders. And now we're getting another game coming out. Marathon's coming out.
And it's free.
Nope. It's going to be $40.
And what is it like when it's like Arc Raiders?
Yep, it's an extraction shooter, and it's from the people that made Halo and Destiny. Bungie.
Gonna get it.
I think I'm going to.
We'll just have
Everybody
to see.
said it's going to be like Concord.
I don't know what that is.
Concord was the game that came out, and then like 11 days later, they had to shut it down and refund people. Now, if there is an open beta, and I think there is going to be an open beta, I will try that open beta. And if it'll let you do it for free, right? I'll try that open beta. And then if I don't like it, I won't get it. But Marathon, you know, it looks cool.
I'll have to watch a thing on it.
Well, and then there is a shooter that's supposed to come out January 26th that people don't they haven't seen any marketing for it since the Game Awards, but High Guard. That's a hero shooter, a hero game really. And that's free to play. So when that comes out, I want to give that a go.
Well, baseball will be coming out here soon.
Yeah, baseball also. We don't know the release date on that yet.
I don't think there's a release date yet, but there is like trailers and stuff.
Yeah, I know I'm already buying 2 games in February because High on Life 2 and Mario Tennis Fever come out back-to-back days.
High on Life 2 is free for Xbox.
Yeah, because of Game Pass.
Yep. So I'll be able
So you can play it on there.
Yep.
It'll stop. Well, we gotta stop calling it free, because if you want Ultimate, that's $30 a month. That ain't fucking free.
Well,
Power weapon.
If you don't find a game that you actually want to play and enjoy in full, you actually play the full game and enjoy it at least every other month, then it's a waste of money.
New power weapon in the arena.
So to me, at that price point, yes, you do try things sometimes you wouldn't try otherwise. That was always the appeal. But I tried every single game they had on the service.
Let's turn
this
this
gun
around.
fucking sucks. Maybe it'll be better once I power it up, but
But yeah, the way I see Game Pass Ultimate, you have to have at least one absolute banger every 2 months, or you're wasting your money, or you're better off just buying games separately. So there has to be and that is going to be a banger, so that would count as a banger. But for the year of 2026, can we get 5 other bangers on Xbox? Forza Horizon 6 would be one, right? That's a banger, so that's 2. Halo campaign involved, that will be another. That's 3. If Fable comes out this year,
it probably won't.
well, let's give the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it does. That's 4. Gears E-Day, if that comes out, that's 5. Need one more banger. The Game Pass.
We're ahead now. Keep up the
Get your
pace.
Fable, your Forza, your Fable, your Forza, your Halo, Fable, Forza, Halo, Gears. That's a good year for Xbox right there, and High on Life 2. Pretty fucking good Xbox year if both two of those games don't get delayed, like I think you probably think they will. But yeah, I still don't quite justify the price of the Game Pass. Now, Forza Horizon 6, it's going to be a timed exclusive for Xbox. I think the first 6 months you can only play it on Xbox, but then it's going to come to PlayStation. When that comes to PlayStation, I'm getting it. Because I played like 80 hours of Forza Horizon 5. And if I, before I even was doing YouTube, but I would love to stream Forza Horizon 6. That would be an awesome streaming game.
New power weapon in the arena.
So I'm just baffled a little bit by Xbox because I kept thinking, oh, well, they're bringing everything over to PlayStation. No, they really haven't brought everything over. Like they could have brought Halo Infinite over. It's free to play. They want to up the player base. It's free to play for the multiplayer side of things, at least. They never cared to do it. They're moving on from Infinite. They stopped doing updates for it. They're moving on to the next Halo anyway, they figured. But they could have brought over the Master Chief Collection or Halo Infinite at any time. And they didn't. Their first game they're going to bring, that's what it looks like, to PlayStation, that's a Halo game, is Campaign Evolved, which will have no multiplayer component. Which is also a mistake.
Is that basically just a remake of the game, of the first one?
Yeah, it's all it is a remake of the first one. That's all it is, without the multiplayer. It should not cost more than $40. Now, I would be one of the few idiots that would pay $70 just for that, because I really badly want to do it, want to play it. I mean, they got me with the nostalgia on it. And I just want to play a Halo game on PlayStation. It just feels weird. But like when they put out the Gears of War Ultimate Edition onto PlayStation, that includes the multiplayer. You know?
5 minutes
But Forza Horizon 5 was still like the best-selling game on PlayStation. It has an Xbox Studios game. Surprise, Forza Horizon 6 is not day one. So, I mean, Xbox still is sort of holding on to some aspects of keeping it on their platform, at least for timed exclusives, and not bringing certain games over. What is to stop Xbox from just taking a whole shitload of games and giving them new life on PlayStation? They're not even doing it right if they're going to be third party. Oh, you said putting Halo Infinite and Halo Master Chief Collection on PlayStation should have been a no-brainer. It should already be done. I'm convinced they're just going to call... I'm convinced the next Halo game isn't going to have a number on it, like Halo 7 or anything like that. I'm convinced the next Halo game is just going to be called Halo. Nothing else. So, like, not Halo... the first Halo game is actually just called Halo Combat Evolved. And the remake's going to be Halo Campaign Evolved, because of the remake of the campaign. But I think that the next Halo game will just be called Halo. Just Halo. And it's either going to be it's going to be either a full reboot of the series, just telling the story from complete scratch, changing up everything. it's Master Chief, but it's just not the same story anymore. Or it's going to continue after Infinite, story-wise, but it's gonna be like Infinite with like the multiplayer wise and whatnot, with updates and stuff and live service.
Victory is close.
Victory's close. Don't back down.
What?
Man, I'm bottom of our team. We're winning anyway. I'm not, because I'm not dying a lot, but I'm also not running into a lot of people for some reason. Just the way this map is.
To go. Payback.
So yeah, that kind of kill I just did was clever as hell. I was getting damaged, ran behind a corner, then threw a grenade, damaged him, and then finished him off with a shot.
Darling, victory! Oh, they'll be feeling that loss for a while.
I think I pretty much led our team.
Yeah. I mean, I had like the last 3 or 4 kills of the match, but I was pretty pedestrian for a little while. I mean, still almost a 2.0 kill-death ratio for me. I didn't die a whole lot.
I had 11 deaths. I went 27 and 11.
The guy that's second behind you had a 3-to-1 KD ratio, so that'll help make things pretty good too. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I'm still working on burst rifles.
Suck it!
I'm still working on burst rifles. Yeah, I guess because of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, the NBA's been on all day on NBC.
I don't know if Lakers play or not today.
And then tonight's the college football national championship game. Yeah, there's a pretty decent NBA game on tomorrow night. Spurs and Rockets. It's got me a little interested.
Since the All-Star, or since December, Lakers are 10 and 12.
Damn. Well, yeah, there's a lot of viewing options. You know, I'm still going to miss the fact that I know that NFL football's ending soon. But, yeah, there's a lot of other sports going on. There's a lot of college basketball. Australian Open tennis has kicked off that tournament.
Team deathmatch. 5,
You know, college football is wrapping up. NBA's heating up.
1.
Hockey's heating up.
Go out there and show what you got.
I thought about buying hockey next when it comes out and trying it.
Power
Man,
weapon
I
payback.
never had fun playing a hockey video game. I just never. It just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't do it. It's like the NBA for me. It just doesn't do it for me on a video game form.
New power weapon in the arena.
The reason it doesn't do it for me in NBA is really simple. It's one thing and one thing only. Can you guess what that one thing is?
The shooting.
Yeah, I really just think you don't make enough shots. I really think you should make a lot more of your shots.
If they went back to the older style where there's no ranking system, where it's just you play random people, I think it'd be a lot better.
Well, skill-based matchmaking is always an issue. I mean, I don't mind how MLB does it, where that window grows quickly if there's no one in your area.
Yeah, that don't bother me.
Yeah, but at least the window will grow quickly if there's no one around in your user area. But I'm always a fan of random matchmaking. I've always been adamant for that.
The new Call of Duty, the newer one, it went back to regular. There's no skill-based matchmaking in it.
I know, but it's crazy. People really hate on that Call of Duty, mostly because of the campaign, but who even plays the campaign anymore? My biggest problem with Call of Duty is the file size is too fucking big. I just don't want to download it. And again, I'm playing Splitgate for free and having more fun than if I paid $70 to play Call of Duty. So, there you go. And the campaign being online, always online, was a stupid decision. That is true. And having to squad up with people forcefully, basically. Or else you have stupid AI partners. That's stupid. That's stupid maneuvering right there. Your campaign should always be, you could have a co-op element to it if you want it to, but a campaign should always be able to be played solo and offline if you want to.
Halfway to victory. Good work.
Power weapon inbound.
Same thing should be true for zombies. If you want to go solo and offline, you should be able to. And I know some Call of Duties, even if you were offline, there were Call of Duties in the past, like Black Ops 1, I think is a good example of this. If you were completely, totally offline for whatever reason, I mean, you could always play against bots if you wanted, for fun. On even a multiplayer.
I get shot from behind.
Yeah, campaign being multiplayer, forced multiplayer online only is fucking absurd. And doing Black Ops 6 immediately followed by Black Ops 7 is pretty stupid too. That's just driving franchise fatigue into the ground.
Fuck.
I mean, one thing that's unique about Call of Duty, because you have, you could tell different stories and new unique stories if you wanted to. There's a lot of wars they haven't done, like specific wars they haven't touched, that they could if they wanted, in the past. Or, like I said, they went to the future a lot. But this idea that it's either got to be Modern Warfare or it's Black Ops, it doesn't have to be that way.
Minutes remaining.
Yeah, there's alternate realities. You could go to the future. You could go to the past.
Fuck on, man.
Victory is close.
We're approaching the score limit.
They'll never do it, but what about Call of Duty Civil War?
That'd be cool.
Power
Yeah,
weapon
like we've
inbound.
seen Battlefield 1 go to, World War 1, right?
Right.
I mean, maybe you'll have a problem with the weapons, maybe, if you go to Civil War. But they won't touch Civil War with a 10-foot pole. But if you did do Civil War, you could tell a really good story, and you could involve, Abe Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant or whatever. It could be alternate history Civil War, or it could be
Go.
time travelers from the future gave the Confederates freaking modern weapons, and then somebody else from the future gave the Union modern weapons.
Victorious.
Outstanding. Amazing work out there.
Fight on classic battlefields across the country like Gettysburg.
Who got first place?
You
Oh, yeah.
you got it because your damage was higher, it looks like. Because your score was dead ass even with him, and you had the same kills and same deaths. So it had to come down to damage dealt. So I'd never seen that before.
Which, that was probably from an assist.
Yeah, damage dealt. So I don't know how else he determined that one. I went 12 and 13. That wasn't my best outing. But yeah, Call of Duty should consider what Assassin's Creed does with its eras, and just do different eras of war.
Kind of spice it up.
Well, I'm trying to think what eras they've already covered. Some of these they don't cover like directly though. They just cover like barely part of it. Like obviously they've covered World War II. I don't think Call of Duty's ever covered World War I, has it?
I think Big Red 1. Call of Duty Big Red 1.
Okay.
Which that was
Well,
like one of the first ones.
I mean, that's a long time ago. So, I mean, I think they could go... They could tell a World War I story to compete with Battlefield 1.
Team deathmatch starts.
Like I said, they could do Civil War.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They probably... I know for a fact they've had some Vietnam missions. They've had, you know, some missions from here or there. But, I mean, they don't directly... Some of these games don't directly deal with we're solving Vietnam or we're solving the Korean War.
They've taken the lead. Good kill.
New power weapon in the arena.
Quiet.
Payback. Guardian Angel.
And the whole fucking team was right there. Oh, the new Call of Duty comes out, or, The Conjuring comes out next year. It was announced yesterday or day
The
before.
prequel.
Yeah.
They already pretty much explained everything that happened in the prequel, or everything that kind of... They already showed their first case a lot. Are they showing their first case in a movie form? Is that the idea, or a different
think so.
case?
You'd have to read on it. But that and the new Exorcist, there was the new Exorcist, and that had release date the other day.
And we have 28 years the Bone Temple has been released. Will that hold up as movie of the year? You think that'll hold up?
Not my movie of the year, so it won't be my movie of the year, I can tell you that one. So.
Well, you probably already like Primate more than that.
Yeah, I did.
So yeah, Primate's your movie of the year. So far, but it's early. Conjuring was my movie of the year last year.
Well, the movie of the year that probably I have looked up on will be the new Evil Dead.
Well, it's crazy because before the year, you have to kind of predict what you think your movie of the year is, what your game of the year is, and stuff. And sometimes things get announced that you don't know about until the year has already started. But I was looking, and I think horror movies are not that great this year compared to last year, even. There's a few standouts,
Weapon in the arena.
but man, I was really looking at it, and to my eye, the best horror movie of the year looked like Scream 7.
Oh well, to me,
New power weapon in the arena.
Evil Dead and Terrifier 4 and stuff will be better than Scream 7 to me.
Yeah, if those do actually come out this year.
Huh?
If they actually do come out this year with no
Oh
delay.
no, it's already announced.
Yeah, Scream 7's trailer looked really good, I gotta say. It's just, it's kind of hard to think of a 7th movie in a franchise being the movie of the year. But, I mean, it looks so solid in the trailer. But there are some sleeper ones here, like I really think at the end of the year, I feel like the movie I'm going to say is the movie of the year. I just reading the synopsis
Come on.
and hearing about it from Cody Leach, I didn't say is my official prediction for the movie of the year, but just reading the synopsis and seeing what Cody Leach had to say, Obsession looks like I'm gonna absolutely love that movie.
Yeah.
Because he's hyped that up in my
And
mind.
That's from Blumhouse.
Yeah, and but the premise of it, and Cody Leach is really praising the shit out of it. That'll probably end up being my movie of the year.
Of course, that'll be a movie of the year because you like Blumhouse movies.
Yeah, but like I said, it wasn't just me. I didn't even know about this movie until Cody Leach said something about it.
You saw the commercial. We saw the commercial at the movies.
Which movie?
Weapons, I do believe, is either Weapons or
5 minutes remaining.
The Maid. Because I remember.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
at either
that looks-
one.
Yeah, you said, "Oh, that looks good."
Match almost over.
What's it about? Because I think we're talking about two different movies.
At the first of it, it was a guy in a car outside the girl's house.
Oh, and he breaks the stick.
Stronger than
Yeah, or whatever.
Oh yeah, maybe I did hear about it from. I heard about it from Cody Leach before anything, though.
Inbound. Halfway there.
But they didn't really like.
They didn't show a lot.
No, they really kept it to the vest, and if it had been just that, it probably wouldn't have been on my radar.
Weapon inbound.
But like I said, Cody Leach is really like vouching for this movie and saying it's fucking wild. But I don't always agree with his takes. Like, he hated Woman in the Yard, but his reason for hating Woman in the Yard, I think, is such a bitch-made
In
reason.
the arena.
We're getting our ass kicked.
You know why he hates Woman in the Yard? He hates Woman in the Yard just because they touch on the issue of suicide, and it seems like she committed it on herself.
Yeah.
And that's why he hates it so much. So it's like a personal crusade of hymns. I think that makes the movie creepier,
notice this time, but we'll be ready next
in my
time.
Where's
opinion.
our fucking teammate? What did our fucking team do?
Let's see. We were the top 2 on our team. But, and everybody was negative on our team except you.
Did you ever watch that movie It Follows about the sexual disease?
Yeah, I think I did.
They're making a part 2 to that. And then there's some other movies that I know you wouldn't be interested in that's not even in theaters. See, that's the thing, like I watch more movies not in theaters. I watch more movies that are like straight to, you know, Prime or whatever.
Oh, straight to streaming service movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And I really don't. I really just watch what comes out in theaters.
So like if I told you, oh, it's a badass movie, you'd be like, what the fuck's that?
First of all, I don't have a lot of streaming services. I've really cut down on my streaming services. I do have Amazon thanks to Lizzie still having me signed in, and I did add a bunch of movies to a watch list because when my girlfriend comes over on Friday night, I'll have movies ready to go. But I think I'll be watching a lot of movies this year because we want to go to the theater a lot.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this map?
I think it's the tutorial of the original Splitgate map.
I've never played on this map, have you?
Probably the tutorial of the original Splitgate. That's about the only time I remember playing it. But it's funny to see it in here. It's a super simple map.
So she just was asleep, huh?
Not asleep, attempting to sleep, and did not fall asleep. Now she's asleep.
So she saw your message.
No, the phone was not with her because she was trying to sleep.
3, 2, 1.
So I got a message at like 2 something in the morning.
Capture and defend the zones to score. Let's
And it was funny because I poured my heart and soul out to Rachel for like 20 minutes before that. And then I got the message back.
Jesus.
And then I had to tell Rachel that, by the way, she messaged me, so don't worry about it. So, like, I have a new rule of thumb. This is going to have to be, I didn't follow my own rules. I tell people don't double text, don't triple text, don't freak out. I didn't follow my rules. And because I didn't follow my rules, it got me, it didn't get me in trouble. She doesn't mind, she says. But to me, I think that always will bring about, when you do stuff like that, subconsciously in a woman, that's going to bring about negative attraction. Which is why, right now, she hasn't been messaging me today like she probably would normally be obsessed with wanting to message me. But even though she says it's fine. But the thing is, I have to reset it now where I have to make sure she's chasing again. So I'm not messaging her either right now. You know what I mean? I have to reset the market. Since I made a mistake. And it's not bothering me because now that my mind's put to ease that it isn't, worst case scenarios that, okay, I don't need to freak out about it. My rule of thumb is going to be don't freak out unless 24 hours have passed. And we already got a plan to meet up Wednesday. We already got a plan for Friday. So, like,
God damn it.
All that set. You don't want to spend too long talking to a woman on the phone either, or messaging a woman too much on the phone. It's overexposure.
Well, yeah, you don't have nothing to talk about anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You get over after the first few weeks. It's overexposure when you talk all the time.
Oh yeah, believe me, I know about it.
How do you know?
Because of my ex talking on the phone for a week straight without hanging up.
Power weapon inbound.
Yeah, but I mean, even a couple messages in, it should be like, hey, what are you doing today? I'm doing this. What are you doing? I'm doing this. All right, well, message me later if you get bored. Sure. You know what I mean? The phone should be used for setting up dates.
New power weapon in the arena.
It shouldn't be used for constant conversation.
Power weapon inbound.
That even goes for friendships, too. If I messaged you 100 times a day, wouldn't that get fucking annoying?
It just depends.
It would be annoying. It would be like, why do we have to have constant conversation 24/7? You know what I mean? Like, we can have a conversation and then end the conversation, move on with our day, and then get back to conversation later.
We're taking A.
A secured. Halfway there.
You know, but a lot of guys make the mistake of they think they need the constant conversation because they need the constant conversation, or else she's going to go talk to another guy, right? That's always why the guy will do constant conversation. But here's what I believe. I believe having constant conversation will bore the woman out and drive them to another guy.
Yeah, I see where that.
Because if you're always there, if you're always conversating, you know, and she at some point sees you as the boring, safe option, then she's going to want to adventure seek.
Secured.
That's what women do. And I'll definitely tell you this, that this is definitely fucking true. A woman does not want to hear about your problems. Like, that is numero uno. Never tell a woman about any problems you're having. It brings about what I call negative attraction. So you have like so much attraction when you start talking to a woman, and she maxes out quickly on her attraction level, and it will gradually decrease over time. But you can make it decrease over time exponentially
Got a third zone.
if they do something like they got the ick, let's say. The ick is when you do something that makes you instantly unattractive to that woman, and she can't get back her attraction at all.
Weapon in the arena.
That's the ick. That could be something like she caught you eating your booger. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Power weapon.
That's the ick.
Yeah.
The ick could be like you're into tranny porn and she finds that out and doesn't like that you are.
Next time it's out.
What the fuck? Dude, what?
I'll just bring it up any example.
No. I'm talking about our team.
Oh. Look at that. I mean, I was second in our group because I had 7 captures. The rest of our group had 4 captures, bro. We're lucky we even had 395 points. I had to get 7 captures for our team. You had 2. Another guy on our team had 2. Another guy had 0. But yeah, so there's they could get the ick, but negative attraction points is just like I said, double texting, bothering them, over talking, over explaining,
Yeah, that's the me before whenever I was with Jasmine.
indecision, you know.
That relationship made me learn a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This map again?
I hate this map, dude. But yeah, like I said, like I don't always follow my rules to a T. I just know when I fuck up and don't follow my rules, it doesn't work out very well.
Me and you's the only ones on our team that has normal suits.
Domination. 5, 4, 3.
I'm not paying to buy extra shit on this game.
No. Even though they look cool, that's the whole point. It looks cool. They want you to pay for the shit because it looks cool.
Power weapon inbound.
Opponent is taking B.
I think this map sucks ass. Like, to me, this is the worst map in the game. But because this is domination, this is halfway tolerable because you have points of interest you can flood to.
Kill confirmed. taking
I'm surprised Chiefs aren't getting a new coach.
Eli Gaming in chat just said he's surprised the Chiefs aren't getting a new coach.
What do they need a new coach for?
Well, Andy Reid missed the playoffs.
Okay, and
I think the Chiefs would have to suck at least a couple more years before they go to a new coach. But dude, we did see Tomlin leaving the Steelers. I think that's what he's talking about is so many guys that have been there a while left or got fired. McDermott out for the Bills, Harbaugh out for the Ravens, Tomlin out for the Steelers. It's kind of wild. You know, what's next? Reid out for the Chiefs?
opponent is taking B.
You know, I think that's the idea of what he's saying. Not that they should fire him.
B lost.
By the way, we're dominating. Did you watch my AI song video about
Travis.
McDermott?
Keep up the pressure. We're halfway to the score threshold.
God damn, it was
Travis is
funny.
done. Oh.
B lost. B secured.
We've got
Um,
two zones.
Eli says Travis is done, though. Well, let's weigh in on that. Is Travis Kelce going to retire, or is he coming back? Scooter, what do you think?
It just depends.
Does it feel 50-50 to you?
Yeah, it just depends on Mahomes.
Well, he's not going to know that before free agency starts.
Well, no, but what I'm saying, it
Secure.
just depends on, you know.
Yeah, he's going to have to tell him before free agency. He can't hold him up. He's not under contract. That's what makes. I think he's going to retire. I think he's going to retire because he's not under contract anyway, and you don't know the status of Mahomes. You know, the reason he came back last year, he was going to be done after last year if they had three-peated.
You're better than them.
You know, three-peating out. But the only reason he even came back last year was to avenge the Super Bowl loss. And the season didn't turn out very good. So,
B lost.
I mean, you already know you're up against rock and a hard place if Mahomes is not week one ready. Which a lot of people don't think he will be.
Don't back down.
So what's the point of coming back? And then, would he want to go to another team? Because he is going to be a free agent. There's a number of teams he could go to that could help him. But does he really want to do that? He's been in Kansas City his whole career. I don't believe he does.
He always talked about going to Cleveland because he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to Cleveland.
In one zone.
I would find that hard to believe he would leave the Chiefs to go to the Browns. But let's really stop and think, what teams are contenders other than the
Baltimore,
Chiefs that he would go to that would give him the money he wants and what he would want? I mean, I think that's less likely than him coming back to the Chiefs, to be clear. But let's really look at it. Would he go to the Patriots?
No.
The Patriots already have a couple good tight ends. I think they like Hunter Henry more than they would Kelce. So Patriots are out. He's not going to the Bills. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that's happening. Could he go to the Dolphins? You know, no state tax. Tyreek Hill was back with Tyreek Hill. No, not really. They're not a contender.
Tyreek Hill put out a tweet the other day saying that he wants to go back home.
What, to the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Well, he's not the same player after his injury either. He won't be the same
no.
player. Especially a guy that relies on speed so much. But, so he's not going to the Jets. The Jets are not a contender. All right, then you got the South. The Texans, they don't have a good quarterback. Not going there. The Jags,
No.
let's put the Jags to the side for now. Let's put them to the side. We'll rediscuss them in a second because
You know
that
where
could be interesting.
you know the Bears?
Well, I'm getting there. I'm going division by division. Titans, no, not a contender. Colts? No, I don't believe so. All right, then we go out to the rest. No, he's not going anywhere else in the AFC West to be rivals with the
After a
Chiefs.
knee injury, you're never the same. I've experienced it.
Chargers.
No, he won't go to division rival. He probably won't stay in the conference either, to be honest. The whole AFC should just be out. He's not going to the Bengals, the Ravens,
Green
Steelers.
5,
All right, we'll talk about NFC North.
2,
Yeah, Eli says that you're never the same after a knee injury. That is dead true. I have a knee injury also. I've never been the same.
Secure the victory.
Yeah, me too.
power
Yeah,
weapon
Scooter too.
inbound.
But Green Bay already has Tucker Kraft will come back next year. He's already a better tight end.
In the lead.
The Lions have a better tight end. The Vikings have a better tight end, Travis Kelce. And the Bears already have two really good tight ends,
New power weapon in
better
the
than Travis Kelce. So the whole NFC North is tight end central. They don't need him. NFC East, the Giants. Let's put that to the side for a second. That could be interesting. The Giants are bringing in Harbaugh. They got Jackson Dart. They got Malik Neighbors. They got Scatterboo. It's the Big Apple. Let's put that one on the side for a
Well,
second.
Scatterboo won't be in there because since he had that injury.
He might be back. Malik Neighbors also, it's in flux. I don't think he's going to the Giants. I'll go ahead and take them out. You're right. They have injury concerns. I don't think the Giants next year could be better, but I think 2 years from now, look out. But, put them out. Washington, no, I don't think so. I mean, Washington, maybe. Honestly, I have to say with Washington, that's a maybe. Because they have, they got Jane Daniels there. He's an up-and-coming star. He was hurt, but he'll be back. They tend to overpay for veteran players. They got Debo McLaurin on the team. I'm going to say Washington and Jacksonville look like that could work, possibly. Eagles, no way. That would be fucking hilarious, but no way. Cowboys, no.
It up.
And then you'll have NFC South, no Panthers, no Saints, no Falcons. He pulled a Tony Gonzalez and goes to the Falcons. But they got Kyle Pitts, or they're going to try to re-sign Kyle Pitts. The Chiefs are going to go after Kyle Pitts too, if Kelce retires. That's interesting. Then you have the Bucks. Don't rule out the Bucks. Don't rule out the Bucks either.
Power weapon
The Big
inbound.
Show with Travis Kelce, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. That's an aging team. Kelce fit right in. Kate Otten also be there on the roster. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe Kelce be anywhere else but Kansas City or retired. NFC West has really great tight ends. Even the Cardinals
Inbound.
have the best tight end in the league right now, Trey McBride. And they're the worst team in the division. And the Seahawks, Rams, and Niners all have good tight ends. So, like I said, I'm thinking, it's Chiefs or retire. If he doesn't retire and doesn't stay with the Chiefs for whatever reason, the teams he ought to float around is, hey, maybe I'll go here for money. Washington, Jacksonville, Giants, teams like that. But, we'll see. I think the Chiefs got to be careful they don't overpay for him, just because he's a legend. They're in salary cap hell to begin with, so you may have to start Noah Gray as your tight end
Halfway there.
Halfway to victory.
because I think a lot of
That's
people.
if they keep Noah Gray.
Is he on the chopping block too?
Yeah, he's one of them that's not on contract.
There's a whole shitload that's not on contract. You know that, right? There's fucking, I think, Hollywood Brown, Gardner Minshew, freaking, I think a whole bunch of them. Like, there's a whole bunch of receivers besides Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice that's going to be off contract. They're like way the fuck over the cap. Even if a lot of people just say, well, redo Chris Jones' deal and Mahomes' deal and, kick the can down the road. I mean, I don't know how much further you can kick the can. I feel like long term, you are better off. I swear. I mean, I know this is sort of punting on the 2026 season, but you don't know if Mahomes is even healthy week 1. You're going to have a really tough-ass schedule. We talked about the schedule before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're way over the cap. I mean, maybe it's the year you eat it on the cap and then really go for it in 2027. Which may sound crazy, but I'm starting to come around to that idea. Because, I mean, what if Mahomes misses the first 6 weeks of the season and you're like 1-5?
That's already pretty much a wasted.
Right, then you moved all this salary cap money and did all this shit to kick the can down the road for another bad year.
Payback.
I'm saying there is a world where Mahomes comes back week 1, the Chiefs immediately are the Chiefs again.
That was close.
Right? There is that perfect world there for Kansas City. But there's also the worst case scenario, which is Mahomes comes back, he came back too early, he gets hurt again. Or
That's what I'm worried
Power
about.
weapon inbound.
right, or Mahomes isn't back in time and the season's already over before he gets back. So that's a little bit of the worry there.
New power weapon in the arena.
And then so you wonder, well, man, we did all this clearing cap space to try to make another run again somehow, and then we fucked up because this year was a wash anyway. But yeah, we've definitely went over that schedule. They play the NFC West, which is, going to include the Seahawks, Rams, and 49ers. They play the AFC East, which is going to include the Bills and Pats. They get the Bengals on the schedule because of where they finished in the division.
Victory is close.
They get the Colts on the schedule because of where they finished in the division. You got Broncos twice, Chargers twice, of course. Being division opponents. Can't remember who the other game is. They have a 17th game they play against some division that finished third in their division in the opposite conference. I don't know what it is. Might be the Saints. Can't remember.
2
No,
minutes
I don't
to
remember.
go. Five kills to go. Power weapon inbound. Three points to go. New power weapon in the arena.
But I'm also wondering if the league, you know how the league the last few years they give the Chiefs all their tough games at the beginning
Right.
Victorious.
because they're expecting Mahomes to play in these huge games. But I'm wondering if the league is going to be thinking when they make the schedule, we're going to give them the tough games at the end or the middle in case Mahomes comes back later than week
Yeah.
1.
What the fuck is our team? What?
What do you mean we won?
No, I know, but the fucking
You won.
I have,
I mean-
I have 20 more fucking kills than everybody else. Well, I have almost 30 more kills than what you had.
No, check that out. If you take the 17 kills away from you to match the opposite team, you still have more kills than anybody on our team. Like you're the reason we won. like easily the reason.
Jesus Christ.
Like you're actually pissed.
What? That's just atrocious. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
You got 12 more kills than anybody in the entire game, including the opposite team.
I almost beat the whole other team by myself.
Right. You had 30. You take away all of our kills besides yours, it would have been 33 to 31. Them.
That's horrible.
Like you single-handedly won that game for us.
Jesus. Wow. I think that's been one of the worst games, like when it comes to that, where I've actually fucking almost beat the whole team by myself.
Domination.
5,
4, 3, 2,
Jeez.
1.
Okay, you got this. Capture and defend the zones to score. Let's dominate them.
Power weapon inbound.
Opponent is taking A.
New power weapon in the arena. A lost. Payback. Avenger.
Wow, I got fucking sniped.
That's
I
usually
don't
the way.
like this map.
Opponent is taking
You never like this one. You always pointed
I
this one
fucking
out.
get sniped on again.
It's a good sniper's map.
C secured.
There is a movie that comes out in late January that I wasn't that interested in, but my girlfriend sort of convinced me, hey, let's go see this movie at the end of January, and I had no reason not to. Send Help.
Oh, about there on the island.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't
That one
necessarily...
looked good. That one looked good.
It looked good to you?
what you do when you get knocked down. You get up.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, like, I definitely, if I'm doing my typical one movie a month thing, I already did it with Bone Temple, but if I'm going to the movies more often, anyway,
What about
And-
Return to Silent Hill?
when is that one, Eli? What about, Scooter, do you know when is Return to Silent Hill, Eli just asked?
That's the end of this month. It's the 21st actually. It's either 21st or 26th.
Oh, okay. So it is coming up. No, the movie we keep seeing trailers for was Send Help, and it's basically two executives on an island, or two like workers on an island, and the guy acts like an asshole to her at work, but now they're on an island, and now she sort of acts like a psycho and is kind of like
Yeah, she's like, I don't
torturing
have to,
him.
Yeah, she's like, I don't have to listen to you now.
So
Right, and so the reason why I wasn't as interested in this movie is because
30th for non-presale.
it's the same day as Send Help,
secured. Power weapon
30th.
inbound.
But no, the reason I wasn't as interested in this movie was, I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be just a horror movie or a thriller or what, or a mix. It doesn't really matter. I wasn't as interested because I don't think there's a whole lot that's really going to happen with two people on an island. I've never been much into the whole watching an island movie. You know what I mean? Island castaway sort of
Power weapon inbound.
survival island movie. You know, even the most famous ones of all time, it's never been a huge deal to me. what's that famous one? You know the one I'm talking about?
New power weapon in the arena.
We're taking A.
I know it's got the actor that plays in the Ten Commandments.
C lost. Payback.
And the what?
The actor that plays in the Ten Commandments, but him on an island, and
Lost
he's
show.
like saying, "No, God, no."
I don't know.
I'll figure this out here in a minute. I'll look that up.
C lost.
Opponent is taking A.
Let's see. The actor that played in a famous movie where you're stuck on an island.
Lost show is on an island.
No, not.
Be secure.
Castaway. I did say the word castaway, but
Well,
it's
that's what I
not.
was thinking, but that's with Tom Hanks.
Yeah. I'm not thinking that one though. It was. But that does count as part of it. But there's another one that's even more famous than Castaway. Famous movies that involve being stuck on a deserted island.
Is close.
We're almost there. You got this.
B lost.
We're taking A.
Is it the Blue Lagoon? Main actor in the Blue Lagoon.
A secured.
The Blue Lagoon has a cast of 22 actors. Here are the first three.
Okay.
Christopher Atkins and Elva Leff.
So this isn't the movie I was thinking of either, but it does involve. This is a movie I also seen. Honestly, I'm warming up to the idea of a desert island movie again now. Honestly, but I'm thinking of the Blue Lagoon, and that one is fucked up.
Opponent is taking B.
Do you remember the Blue Lagoon?
I think I've heard of it.
Basically,
Is that the one with the whole bunch of is that the guy and the girl?
yes, and they're fucking and they're cousins.
Yeah. I've never seen it. but I
And
know
Brooke
what you're
Shields is
talking
in it.
about. Yeah.
But there's like a good island movie like every 20-something years. Maybe Send Help is the next one.
Have you ever watched the show Naked and Afraid?
No?
It's a guy and a girl, they don't know who the fuck they are, and they're dropped off, and they have to survive 60 days in the jungle.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know about it.
What did our team do?
I didn't do good.
6 and 16.
Yeah. I was a little distracted looking this shit up, too.
For once, I had more catchers than you.
Okay, Charlton Heston. That's the actor I'm thinking of.
He has like blonde hair in the Blue Lagoon.
No. Charlton Heston is the actor from the Ten Commandments. And
Oh,
he has that other movie. Charlton Heston Island movie. Charlton Heston screams no scene. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I was getting Charlton Heston. Okay. So I was getting Charlton Heston mixed up with the Blue Lagoon. No, the scene where he pounds the sand and goes, no, no, it's freaking Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
You're playing Final Fantasy VI, Eli? Are you playing it emulating a Super Nintendo? or actually on Super Nintendo, or is it from the Classic Collection?
Team Deathmatch starts now. 5,
Pixel Remaster.
Oh yeah, the Pixel Remaster.
1.
Time to go out there and show what you got. Smash it.
Imagine if I did all the old Final Fantasies Pixel Remaster and
Fall
streamed it.
behind. Let's turn this around.
Power weapon inbound.
Nice one.
I've definitely had my opportunities to go buy games that I haven't bought, that I have been on my radar for years, and I still didn't buy them. Like Stellar Blade has always been like top of mind. Like, should I ever have got this?
I never played it. I watched people play it.
I think the only thing that gives me pause is everybody that talks about Stellar Blade tells me don't go in thinking it's Bayonetta. It's more like a Dark Souls game.
It's like a Dark Souls game, kind of.
And it's like, it will trick me
Guardian Angel.
into thinking it's going to be like Bayonetta, but it's not. And then it's going to be a Dark Souls game that I don't like as much. Or too hard for me or whatever.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Or, yeah,
You'll like-
disappointed.
You'll like the boobs and stuff, but
And, well, if I wanted that, I'd just go to Code Violet if I just want a bad game that play with boobs. But, yeah, almost nothing's come out yet for 2026, gaming-wise. Another game that's always been on my radar, but I passed on time and time again, is Baldur's Gate 3.
yeah.
And I think my reason for that is simple also. It might just be too complicated of a UI for me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of systems that you have to consider and think about. And one thing about me that makes me quit a game faster than anything, if you've watched me on stream, if I don't click with the UI right off the bat, it's an automatic delete.
Combat sucks.
The combat sucks in Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, if I don't like the... I believe Baldur's Gate 3 looks like a game that is best played on PC with all the commands that you could do and stuff. And trying to play that on console could be frustrating.
Quick pulls into the lead.
Guardian Angel.
I mean, I've done Diablo before. But honestly, I have a much better time anytime I played Diablo 3 than when I played Diablo 4. Diablo 3 is a little more cartoonish, but I like it more than
Power
4.
weapon in the arena. Power weapon inbound.
Come on, teammate. There's a guy right fucking behind you. Fuck you, I'll get him.
Play
God damn it.
Diablo 2.
Yeah, see, you're more the Diablo 2 person.
New power weapon in the arena.
I don't know, Eli. I mean, I feel about the same as 2 as I do about 4. Good, but 3 is where I had a ton of fun with 3 back in like 2011 or 2012 or whatever it was. But that's because I had like, you know, me and a couple friends playing it, and not even my copy. It was my friend's copy, and we just played the shit out of it on the PS3.
Is that the one that Cronin always plays?
Yeah. But see, I don't sit there and I don't like to replay it over and over and over again. And Eli does agree with me. He likes 3 the most, not actually 2. Yeah, three's the best. 2's good. 4's good. I mean, but three's the best. But I can't sit there and replay it 500 fucking times like some people do to keep leveling up. Like, I would get bored of that. You know, I'm the type that I don't replay the dungeon crawlers. I beat the story once and I'm out. I don't know why I would keep
I
replaying
don't
just to
like
increase the
4.
level. You don't like 4 at all?
Match almost over.
Come on, man.
It's like mid. It's like 7 out of 10
Let's
mid for
rally.
me. I played that more when I had an Xbox than when I went to PlayStation. So I might have tried Diablo 4 once on a stream
5 minutes remaining.
and didn't really go very far into it before I quit. But I played it more on the Xbox side of things.
Double kill. Close one. Triple kill.
Nice triple kill.
And we're in a.
We're gonna lose.
You lost.
Good God, man!
Let's
I
say
had
you
10
let them
more
win so they
kills.
feel good about themselves.
Well, look, we had one guy on our team that had 3 kills.
Oh my God.
He went 3 and 10. He's the reason we lost.
Ugh.
3 and 10. I've maxed out my burst rifle.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick while we're loading up the next game.
All right. Should I switch to shotgun now? Just to get off the burst rifles. Or should I stick with the burst rifles and finish off the whole class first? I don't know. Let me see.
At least the tryhards hasn't been as bad as what it was last night.
Only got one burst rifle left to do. Fuck it, we'll do it. We'll get rid of that last burst rifle.
Hasn't been as bad as last night. It's been a
No.
lot easier.
So, like, yeah, I got one burst rifle left. All assaults are done. All SMGs are done.
To the hill. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh shit, this
One.
map? We haven't played.
This is what
Oh,
we
we-
trained for.
We just played this map. I was
Stand on
thinking
the
it was
hill
a
and
different map.
defend it to score.
Oh, this weapon is
Hill
horrible.
moved. Power weapon inbound.
Oh god, this weapon's gonna suck ass.
New power weapon in the arena.
She's not too bad.
Payback. Double kill.
Actually, it's not too bad, actually.
What is it?
Hill moving.
It's the Quantum burst rifle. It's got a pretty good zoom in as well. So it's a little bit better for longer range, more than I usually will play. And I hip fire it decently.
A lot of my weapons I hit fire.
Oh yeah. Damn, yes, got him around the corner. Yeah, I'm actually really liking this weapon right now. Actually, it's pretty fucking precise on the zoom in.
Kill contested.
Yep, she just messaged me. See? Tried and true method. She says she misses me.
Kill contested.
Come on.
That's good. Alright, cool.
Power weapon inbound.
Tried and true method works again.
Oh, well done.
Kill contested. New power weapon in the arena. Double kill. Power weapon inbound. New power weapon in the arena.
They've taken the hill.
There's 3 of them in
They
there.
are so bad.
We gotta push it. We gotta rush it. I mean, they just fucking ate our lunch on that one. Thank God the hill moved.
Enemy is scoring on the hill.
I did the best I could have. Took out 2 of them.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get all 3 at once. Flooding the area with the grenade. Firing in there.
Payback.
Got one of them. Damaged another one severely. Yeah, we're up against it now.
I got one.
Hill's getting ready to move anyway. I'm closer to the new point.
I got the other one.
Took over the hill. We need a good run here.
Payback.
The hill is yours.
Power weapon inbound.
Damn it.
New power weapon in the arena.
They're scoring.
Halfway there.
Halfway scoring.
Kill me.
weapon inbound. Avenger.
They're scoring.
Payback. Closing in on victory.
Closing in on the win. Don't let them get them.
Come on.
New power weapon in the arena. Hill contested.
Fuck. Need a good run.
Double kill. Payback.
Hold the hill.
See if I can get behind him.
They're controlling the hill.
Haha, kill a guy in a portal, bitch.
Yep, we gotta hold the hill. The hill is moving. It's not gonna move fast enough though. We're about to lose.
Power weapon inbound. Defeated.
Pain now, power later.
Damn it.
Let's turn this loss into motivation.
Was Doodles barking at the cat?
There was a car door that slammed. It was next door, and freaking set her off because it's always next door, and she freaks out thinking someone's coming.
Saturday I had my basketball tournament.
Nice.
Time for Team Deathmatch. 5, 4, 3, 2,
So I can
1.
lead the fucking
This is what we
team
trained
of
for.
misfits.
Get the most kills to bring home the win.
Fucking the super
Power weapon
squad,
inbound.
the special squad. Jesus.
We just pulled ahead. Don't stop now.
Riddles.
New power weapon in the arena.
On the
Where do?
board.
She hops off here, freaking out, and then wants back up here.
Like normal.
Yep. She can't quite make it, so I have to lower the footrest. So yes, she likes to, when she's under the blanket, and then the other dog gets too close or whatever, she goes to nip. And yesterday when she nipped, she bit me in the fucking stomach. By accident, you know what I mean? stung a little bit. She like nip and bite the blanket, but my stomach was there, so she bit my stomach a little bit. I'm like, ugh, fucking hurt for a second. And then she knew she did bad, because then after she did that, she came, after I said ow and stuff, she came out from underneath the blanket and then started like putting her head up against my head, and
Yeah.
I was
She
like,
knew.
sorry, you know.
Oh, you little bitch.
Hey, she just did a nipping right there. Quit. Don't be mad at little man. Calm down. She's used to, if she nips at him, it's because he wants to, you know, do the dirty, and she's fixed. But little man's not even doing anything. He's just sitting there.
Avenger. Halfway there.
We're halfway to winning this thing. Nice job.
Double kill. Triple kill. Avenger. Power weapon inbound.
Wow. I need to see that person.
New power weapon in the arena.
You know, almost every game you've been top of the team.
Power weapon inbound. Payback. 5 minutes remaining. New power weapon in the arena.
I got this gun up to level 7 now.
Victory is close.
We're approaching the score limit. Let's finish strong.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I mean, one discussion I forgot that we even, you know, we were having, and then I got distracted earlier. When we were talking about predicting what the movie of the year will be, you know, like I said, I think my stated prediction was Scream 7, but then when I saw Obsession, I kind of think that'll be the movie of the year.
Well, isn't that what you said about Weapons? You thought Weapons was? And then
No,
you decided,
well, yeah, I had a similar discussion about weapons in the sense because I didn't know about weapons before the year. So I said, well, Conjuring is my predicted movie of the year. And for a while, it looked like Sinners was going to be my movie of the year. And I was thinking about Black Phone 2. And then I also, like, Weapons was announced that year. And I was like, well, Weapons, that's like the indie darling looking movie, right? That like Obsession's looking like this year. And I was one of the few that didn't like Weapons. My review got some notoriety about Weapons, though, that's for sure.
Power weapon inbound.
I didn't like Weapons.
Yeah, we're one of the few people that just didn't like it. Which is weird, because, I mean, it really did do some interesting things. It's just the way they told the story really pissed me off. I didn't like how they went from one perspective to another. That ruined the entire experience for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like movies that do that. That was my main bitching point. Was I didn't like how they told the story from multiple angles over and over again. Does that make sense?
It's like an anthology. It's like...
No, it's not really like an anthology. It's like, hey, I've already... Well, especially when you're seeing the exact same scene, just from the other person's eyes. Like when the cop was trying to pull over that druggie.
Yeah.
You see the exact same thing, but from the other person's point of view. You're just replaying the same shit over and over again. Like, I hated that part of the movie. And that's most of the movie. Now, I do think that the killing scene at the end was really funny. When the kids are running.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do think that those aspects are great. But it's such a small potato for what this meal is, which was basically, it's just retelling the same thing over and over and over again from different perspectives. And then there was no real twist because it was so simple. All do me. But yeah, I don't. But yeah, I think I put it down. Scream 7 was my official prediction. And then as far as Game of the Year, that's GTA 6. Problem with that is it actually coming in 2026.
Oh, you didn't hear? They had a fire in the studio.
Well, that's gonna
The studio caught on fire.
That's gonna make it fucking take even longer. But yeah, I do think one thing about gaming that really, there's certain franchises that have waited so long to come back out, and I don't know why the fuck it's taking so long, or why the fuck they waited so long, or decided to do other projects instead of working on those franchises to come out. And there are several franchises that are going to be going a decade plus without a game that are breadwinning franchises. And I don't understand what the fucking thinking there was.
Ew. Sorry, freaking... The nurse messaged me. She said,
Oh, yeah?
My doctor just made me draw this 100-year-old lady's blood, and she weighs like 70 pounds. As I was drawing her blood, she looked down and nonchalantly flicked a cockroach off her leg across the room.
This is what we
Ugh.
for. Get the most kills and bring home
Gross.
Power weapon inbound.
pulling ahead. Keep it up.
Ew, I'm sorry,
Kickoff.
but... This fucking...
New power weapon.
But no, hey, quit that. Quit nipping at him.
We've fallen behind. Let's turn this around.
But no, I just think that what does it say about movies? Oh no, I was thinking about GTA. Okay, there's games that have not come out with their sequel for way too long, and yes, there's different explanations for why. Like some of it might be they made an online version of the game, like Elder Scrolls Online or Fallout 76, and that took time away, or development cycles take longer, or freaking games got restarted halfway through development, like Metroid Prime 4. But there are certain games that their main next game have taken too fucking long, or they haven't even started, or it's just ridiculous that they didn't have multiple teams working on it or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, I'll give you some quick examples. When are we going to see Fallout 5?
We are so back.
Like, legitimately, how long is it going to be? Because Fallout 4 came out in 2015, I believe. And if they went to Starfield, followed by Elder Scrolls, followed by Fallout, are we not going to see a Fallout for 20 years between releases? That sounds really fucking stupid. Does it not?
Yeah.
And then speaking of Elder Scrolls, also, same boat. Elder Scrolls, their last main Elder Scrolls was 2011. That's already 15 years ago. And they say Elder Scrolls 6 is years away. So we're going to go 20 fucking years without another Elder Scrolls other than online?
Take a breather, then get back.
That's doesn't make sense.
Oh my god!
What happened?
I can't fucking do nothing!
Oh.
I have a fucking 2-inch cock in this game.
And then,
Power weapon inbound.
okay, well, what about, what else is, oh yeah, like I said, Grand Theft Auto, of course. You know, 2013, now it's 2026. We literally had, from 2000 to 2013, for 13 years, we got GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, and GTA 5 in the same time frame we've been waiting for GTA 5 to GTA 6. Ridiculous. GTA 6 should have been out in 2020. We should be getting GTA 7 right now. We should have already gotten Elder Scrolls 6 years ago, and we should be getting Elder Scrolls 7. We should already have gotten Fallout 5 years ago and should be getting Fallout 6.
Power weapon inbound.
These franchises should not have been as dormant as they've been. Like I said, even going Diablo 3 to Diablo 4, that was what, 12 years between? What is with this decade waiting? You know? No hint of a Last of Us 3 anytime soon. What about even 3D Mario? Big 3D Mario game, Mario Odyssey. 9 years ago. 2017. And no new 3D Mario game announced. Absurd. Well, I'm okay if a game takes 5 or 6 years to even make.
Closing in on victory.
But most of the problem has been they didn't start the next game right away in development as soon as the other one was done. Because either that team was working on another game,
Yo, what the fuck are the 3 dudes doing?
or they had to change development halfway through.
Double kill.
Because we went 18 years between Metroid Prime 3 and 4.
To go.
Even Halo's a good example. I know Halo Infinite was meant to be live service and last forever or whatever. but you know,
Power weapon inbound.
Halo 1, 2, and 3 came out within 7 years. Well, next year would be 7 years since Halo Infinite.
New power weapon in the arena.
Oh my god. We lost by 1.
Game
He was
over.
ahead.
We were ahead,
All we can ask for. Chin up.
and then I lost the gunfight at the end.
Yeah, I sucked that game.
You kind of did, man. I'm not gonna lie.
What are you talking about? Yeah, we were 13 and 16.
Oh, shit. Ready up. We'll make this the last match because the college football championship game is starting soon.
Okay.
5, 4,
Plus, we're almost 2 hours into the stream, but I end about 2 hour mark usually.
Time to go out there and show what you got. Smash it. Earn the most kills.
And there's nothing to stop us from streaming tomorrow either.
power weapon inbound.
I don't have anything really going on tomorrow night.
Turn this around.
Probably be watching the Spurs and Rockets tomorrow night.
Where the fuck that dude come from?
New power weapon in the arena.
Wednesday night, I'm probably going down there and taking her out to Longhorn. I do a midweek visit with her, and then Friday night I pick her up and bring her back here.
I can't win gunfights anymore. The fucking tryhards are coming on now.
Yeah, that's another reason to get out while the getting's good. Yeah, I would have liked to finish off this burst rifle, but it's not happening anytime soon.
Come on! How did I lose that gunfight?
Yeah, if it wasn't for the college football game, I would keep playing just because I'm having a good time. But damn, I see what happens. Well, also, I am having a miserable time in this match. That's not helping
We
matters.
are so bad.
What the fuck? Yo, this will be my last game.
Okay, if you weren't sure before, you're sure now,
This is terrible.
huh? Yeah, this is one way to. Well, what about ending it on a high note? This one feels like shit.
I can't win no gunfight.
We're getting screwed.
Power weapon inbound.
Just attempt temporary setback.
Oh, shoot.
New power weapon in the arena.
Good kill.
Oh my god, same fucking person! Come on, man! Jesus fucking Christ! Wow.
We are so back. Payback. Guardian Angel. Payback.
Good.
Holy shit, I actually won a gunfight!
Nearing halfway there.
I got the gun to level 8.
Good work.
5 minutes remain.
How
Yeah, I
the
think-
fuck did he know I was right there?
Yeah, I think my ultimate goal in this game is try to max out the tiers on the battle pass, and also max out every weapon.
Power weapon inbound.
Now the tiers, obviously, they probably reset every. I don't know when they reset. I don't know when the season's over. I haven't looked, but you know, the tiers don't matter that much, honestly. If I max it out, cool though, just because I want to do it, but they don't really matter all that much. But maxing out the weapons matter to me.
You lost.
Holy
A
shit.
loss is just fuel for the next fight. Let's finish it.
Well, that's one way to end it.
Fucking
I'll
10
do
and
it.
12.
I'm gonna click off the stream.
6 and
Say-
14.
Say bye to the stream, Scooter.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you later.